What'd you say?
No, I ain't say nothing. Yes, I did, but I ain't say nothing. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin the McKell.
I have to ask you a question. Why are you sitting back like
because I think that we're too close. So you should sit back.
I can't sit back. I need to lean on something.
Of all the things to lean on.
The table. Yes. What the fuck?
What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin the McKell. We are back with a new video. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I had a good weekend, but you know, I've been working too damn much. So, you know, I'm kind of tired and, you know, I was a little bit unprepared today, but I'm getting it together.
I'm trying to figure out how you were unprepared when you texted me around 1:30.
Because I'll text you and then I went to sleep.
But I told you what time.
Yes, I said, okay.
So
when we text the time, we never start on time. Not unless McKell's really have to be somewhere.
You never start on time.
So if I say McKell be here at 5:45, he'll get here at 5:55. We'll be like, oh, I'm there.
And then I come here and then he's still not ready.
So I was like, oh well. So when we put a time in, that means it's around that time. You know, somewhere. Somewhere around that time, we'll get ready.
No, don't say we. You.
For me.
You.
No, because he like to see. I'm not gonna put his business
even when
out
I'm
there.
not
gonna put
here.
his business
You're
out
still
there
not ready.
So look, so he came here at 5. Then he had a phone call. Then he had to run outside. So
you still weren't ready when I came back in.
No, because I had to find some stuff. You know, I don't be on everything that be going on. You know, so
I'm tired of him. I'm so tired of him. I'm just tired of him.
Yeah, we just talked about her. I met him last week because I ain't gonna go know her. You know, but thank you to those who watched that Friday video that I posted with us talking about Ice Cube and us talking about Megan Thee Stallion. And thank you to those who listened to the podcast. Let me tell you, I was so tired after doing the podcast. I didn't even have time to like properly edit it and then not like upload it and title it and all of that stuff, but I still thank y'all for listening to it. So it's titled, I'll title this later. So if you have not listened to the podcast yet, please go over there and listen to it. I enjoyed doing that podcast. I enjoyed doing the Friday video. And here we are today. If you're watching us for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. Everybody click the thumbs up button, which is the like button. If you're watching this during the premiere, close the live chat for 1 second and click the thumbs up button. You know, it's a like or.
So when the premieres, you can watch it live.
Yeah, they can watch it live. Like this video, like we're not live, but
when as soon as it uploads.
Right. Yeah. So as soon as it uploads, they they watch it together and they leave comments and talk shit sometimes and laugh. Everybody has a good time when we do the premieres on the channel. So first things first, let's talk about this thing I just read about Jennifer Hudson. So, I mean, I really don't want our actresses to be out here throwing shade against each other, but y'all know that Jennifer Hudson has an upcoming biopic about the life of Aretha Franklin, and singer Cynthia Erivo has a miniseries coming out about the life of Aretha Franklin. Now, I'm not sure where she needs to get her dog. I don't know where the story starts with Aretha Franklin for the miniseries, but basically the movie is going to start from her being a child up into her adult life, or and later on in life. But Jennifer was asked. She's like, it's either the film or it's nothing. Like,
what do they mean, the film?
When they was asking her about you doing the movie and Cynthia Erivo doing the play. She said it's either the film or it's nothing. She's like, well, Aretha Franklin chose me to do that. Who else can say that? Basically, Jennifer Hudson was talking her shit. I just feel like...
Well, she also chose Halle Berry, too, and Halle Berry said no.
Yeah.
So...
And then she said,
and it didn't even make sense why she even asked Halle Berry, because she ain't never looked like no Halle Berry in her younger days.
I guess at that time there was no Jennifer Hudson, nor was there Fantasia. You know, because she's been trying to get this movie done.
Yes, it was
for a long
Remember
time.
when Wendy asked her, and she said possibly, but she asked them both about Fantasia or Jennifer.
Right, but the Halle Berry thing was like a long time ago.
Yeah, but she should have never asked Halle Berry. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Fuck it if it was 50 years ago. Why would you ask Halle Berry to play you?
Yeah. And then Halle said, I don't have the confidence. I don't want
no Halle was basically saying, I don't look like you. I don't sound like you. We don't sit at the same tables.
Right.
We don't run in the same crowds. No.
Now, I just think that, I think it's good because, you know, I just think that if I was Jennifer, I would have answered it the different way. Because you don't want it to be shady, and we don't need our actresses or our singers out here shading each other. Just like Whitney Houston had 10 fucking movies already about her life. It's kind of like the same thing to me. You know, people are always going to try to tell their side of the story, or tell what certain parts of, you know, a singer's life they should tell, and maybe add new details in it. But I'm definitely interested in watching the movie, and I'm interested in seeing the miniseries. But to be honest, right now ain't nobody going to the movie theaters, so we're all gonna be home either watching it on one of them streaming platforms. And
to go see what, Jennifer's film?
Yeah, because ain't nobody going to movie theaters. Movie theaters are shut down. Can't nobody go nowhere. We in the middle of the second.
So much for her talking her shit, huh?
Right.
Now you're on the same platform that Cynthia was on.
Right.
Cynthia was always going to be on that platform.
And with a miniseries, you have more time to tell more because you got like a certain amount of episodes. With a movie, you only have 90 minutes. Or 90 minutes to 2 hours. Not unless it's going to be longer than 2 hours.
Yeah, we don't know how long it's going to be.
Yeah, I don't know how long it's going to be, but I'm excited for Jennifer's role. I hope that she gets nominated for an Oscar for this role. It just, you know, it seems like it's going to happen. But I'm happy for her, but I don't want her to be Shay and Cynthia and, you know, whatever teams come up with the Aretha Franklin miniseries or whatever, because there are going to be plenty more stories to come after this. The job is that I hope that your film does such a good job that you don't never have to have another miniseries or movie. Just like Tina Turner's movie story was only told one time, and she never got anything else after that.
She didn't need to tell somebody need that tell them
right. She told that story. Okay. Angela sold it. And Lawrence.
Well, Tina was on set too,
right?
With some of the for production.
She's fucking flying, you know. So hopefully, you know, it's told one time. But I want to know: are y'all interested in seeing both, or are you interested in just seeing the movie or the miniseries, or are you going to watch both?
I'm going to watch both.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I'm really excited for both of them. You know, I'm excited. So. The Kardashians, y'all know that the Keeping Up with the Kardashians, their final season is going to come and go. But they said that the reason why they're really not doing the show no more is because of social media and the reach that they have. I guess they're reaching more people on social media than who's watching the show. And Kim Kardashian will be a guest on David Letterman's My Next Guest Needs No Introduction. And she was saying that sometimes she can make more money from a post than what she would make all season on Keeping Up with the Kardashians for a full year. Like, yeah. I mean, if it was like that, and I don't have to put my family business out there,
why
I keep doing it?
But then she's not putting her family business out there really like that. The husband is.
Yeah. Well, all of I think they all. You know, I think it's some type of, you know, some all reality shows got a little bit of, you know, a little fakeness in it. But y'all, this show has documented y'all for a long time, and you get tired of cameras being there. I don't even think that it's just social media. I do think that ratings played a part in it. Also, like, there are other shows beating the Kardashians on Sundays, because I know the Housewives are beating the Kardashians. The Atlanta Housewives are. It's just that, you know, y'all did your thing. Y'all TV shows sometimes go on top and the ratings get bigger and bigger and bigger, and then as the years go by, the ratings decline. And yeah, if you can make more money, y'all make money doing everything. Makeup. Kim is out there with the line. The sister is modeling. Chloe don't know if she want to be with Tristan or not. Chloe don't know how to, you know, get her little boy off of social media. He's finding all kinds of ways to get
You
on
mean
it.
Courtney?
Courtney, and he's just telling all the tea.
Oh yeah, he's a lady.
Yeah. I don't know if he's a lady. But he's spilling all of their tea, and she keeps deleting, like...
And then he finds another way
right.
to reappear. I don't think he realizes what he's doing is wrong. Because he just keeps coming back.
Yeah, when he's older, he will see that, you know, he shouldn't do that. Just like Mariah Carey's son, like, I don't think their children should be on social media.
No.
It's supposed to be 13 and older.
And Mariah Carey's son was on TikTok, and somebody was asking him all kinds of questions about his mother, and he went in the room to go, and she had no clue. And then she gonna say, what? Tell them I'm gonna call. Tell them I'm gonna call. She don't even realize he's already recording her.
Right.
Like, these kids. Oh my God.
Stop playing with her. You know Mariah don't like bad lighting.
Yeah.
To be seen in the wrong image. Don't do that. Y'all got to stay off social media. You know Blue ain't gonna have no problem.
No.
Blue ain't gonna be on social media.
No.
No, she's not.
None of them are. They don't have no control over their kids. Mariah and Courtney. That Mason Dixon, whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm. And then Kellyanne Conway can't keep
her daughter.
She can't even keep her daughter on social media.
Her daughter tells everything.
And I'm here for it.
She talked about her mother like that's not even her mother.
Yeah, she had her mom on there coughing like, yeah, my mom got the vibe. I know she got it. And then the bitch passed it on to me. You know, it's crazy. The children are telling. So, yeah, keep your kids off of social media, especially if you have a popular following, because the kids don't really know media training and things like that.
No, they don't know.
Now, someone who needs some media training is Cardi B. Now, I love her, but she has a love-hate relationship with her fans. And sometimes she goes off on her fans. I guess if she feels like they're prying too much into her life. But you putting it out there. Like, you and your man, whatever y'all do, y'all post everything. From the birthday gifts to the big... to the baby showers and all of that stuff, to the marriage, to the divorce, till I'm taking them back, till I'm getting another divorce. Now I'm taking them back because I want the dick and all of that stuff. And now you cursing people out. Cardi, you have to chill. Talking about no, because I'm a real bitch. And y'all think it's him beating up on me. It's me beating up on him. And all of that, like, yeah.
Why you telling us that?
I don't know, Kevin. No. Then she deleted her social media. Like, these girls always delete their social media, then come right back. Stop playing with the Just like I told you, stop playing with marriage. Stop playing with the page. If you feel as if social media is too hot for right now, just throw the phone away. Don't go on it. Just stay off of social media. You ain't got to keep deleting your platform, because then when you got a single or a song out, you're going to go right back to Twitter to promote your shit to the same fans you done cursed out. I don't like that relationship that she has with her fans. Cardi, you need to remember, your fans are those who make you. And they'll be around for a while, and then they'll dwindle off. But depending on how you act, they can leave right away.
Yeah.
You know, you depending on them. They not depending on you. They pay your bills. So they ain't got to know every bit of detail.
Why would she tell us that she's beating on that man?
Yeah, I don't know.
She tell us that. What's the point of you saying that?
That's not good.
Yeah.
Domestic violence is not good for nobody. And just
then if it was the other way around, everybody be calling for his head to be taken off.
Right, right. And then people saying, take him back, take him back. And, oh my God, y'all give me a headache. They give me a headache. But I love Cardi. I just, like, you could be real, but you ain't got to tell everything too. You act like the kids. You know? Cynthia Bailey's wedding was not filmed for the Housewives of Atlanta. Because they was concerned about, you know, COVID and stuff like that. But Bailey has her private group that she did to record it, and I'm glad she did. You know, I don't know what else to say about it. I'm happy that they're married now. I don't know where they're gonna, you know, vacation and stuff like that. But I'm kind of nervous what this season is gonna look like for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now that it's really official that Nene isn't coming back, and Nene is now suing or trying to sue, claiming that, you know, they wouldn't work with her or anything. This is how I really feel about Nene's situation, though. Bravo, y'all know fucking well nobody is watching Kim's show. Now, what is Kim doing?
I didn't even know she had a show.
Yeah, 8 seasons of Tardy for the Party. Who is watching that?
Nobody talks about it on social media.
Nobody. It never trends. But every year this bitch has a show. So y'all can't give Nene 30 minutes, an hour with her own friends and whatever else she's out there doing. Did I knock the charger out? I'm sorry. You know, y'all can't give her that. Can you make it make sense?
That's because they just want to keep her on Housewives of Atlanta. That's how I look at it, as they don't want her to have a second platform. They want her on Housewives of Atlanta so they can dictate how she... that's how I feel about it. Like, that's the only way, because it doesn't make sense that Kim still has a show. Like you said, I didn't even know it was going on for 8 seasons. Mm-hmm. Who's watching it? You never hear nobody talk about it. Mm-hmm. Somebody's got to be watching it, but who?
Them ratings ain't doing that high. Because we would know about it.
Like, what's going on?
I don't know. Because Kim was on...
We've been on for how many seasons? We've been on for 12 seasons?
Some people ain't hear about us too. But I'm saying, like, ain't nothing, like, you know how something can happen on a show where you don't even review it, and people like, bitch, you gotta talk about it. Like, people be talking about that fight between Monique and Candace, and I don't even watch RHOP like I did in the beginning. But I feel like I'm missing out on something that's not important, but it's a huge storyline, and people are being told that they have to choose sides and all of that stuff. Like, I really wish that I probably got to go back and watch previous seasons before I can sit here and just give an opinion on what happened in this fight, and then this lawsuits and all of that stuff, and then the cast members picking sides. It's just a whole mess. See, Kim, you ain't got nothing like that going on Tardy. When Candy had her little spinoffs, you know Candy's mom gonna pop off, the aunt's gonna pop off, Ty gonna have his thing. Like, it's gonna be fun. What is Kim doing? Nothing. A road trip. A fucking road trip.
To where?
I don't know. She was on Wendy Williams talking about a road trip. And then she was saying, like, she wouldn't come back she said she wouldn't come back to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The only way she would come back is if the original cast comes back. That's what she said.
And the original cast
is Nene, Kim, Deshaun Snow, Sheree, and
the
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
But why the fuck would... Nobody's not watching that.
Yeah, because nobody cares about what they up to. And, you know, I seen a movie with Lisa Wu in it, and I was over it. You know, you just put something on Netflix just because it's on. Like, the movie was so stupid. She was supposed to be this fine ass woman. Who? Lisa Wu. I can't even remember the name of it.
Ed?
Yeah. And Ed just turned out to be trash. But he was so good. Because I ain't gotta have no kids with him.
No.
It was one good time. One good time. I wonder what he looked like now, though. Can you find him on social media?
No.
Please, come on, could you right there? Search him.
Ed Wu?
Ed Hartwell.
Oh, Ed Hartwell.
He said Ed Wu. I know he probably not even on that. Then he had the baby mama drama.
No, he ain't got no official page. Yeah, he don't have no page.
He had the baby mama drama with Keisha Knight Pulliam.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And I know Bill Cosby read her, because you know some stuff Bill Cosby used to talk about back in the day. Some of it was true and stuff, but I know he probably got on her because you would never think that she would be into this baby mama drama,
right.
And I'm suing him, and like I'm like, what is going on? Why are we seeing you like this? We never thought of Rudy Hustle would turn on like this in real life,
right?
You know, but her name ain't Rudy Hustle. It's Keisha Knight Williams. What else has been going on? You know what? I'm mad. Last night I missed the return of Supermarket Sweep. Now,
Leslie Jones?
Yes.
Is it Leslie Jones?
Mm-hmm, it's Leslie Jones. And I was hyping it up like yesterday. I was hyping it up like, oh my God, I can't wait. And I got home because I went to go visit my cousins. And I got home. I sat right here. It was like this.
They used to.
I missed the whole Supermarket Sweep.
That's horrible. Well, I know why you did it, because you can't sleep in your bed.
Yeah, I know.
It's a mess.
No, you know, I feel like I'm like my mom now, where I can literally I can literally sleep anywhere, and
that's bad.
Like I could be in the Uber, I could be on the bus.
It's also embarrassing.
You know, I just go sleeping like. But now my neck is starting to.
You need. Here's a solution to that.
Yeah,
take this hand and just wipe everything that's on your bed off your bed, so you can get in your bed.
Yeah, I know.
I just won't have those problems.
I just gotta get my.
Something tells me you don't clear this bed off when you go to sleep at night. You just lay on top of that stuff.
No.
Something tells me. Something. I have a
push that shit right to the side.
To the side. Yeah. So you don't take it off your bed. You just push it to the side.
And I lay down and I get my little couple out because you know what. I haven't been sleeping that much. Like I go off of maybe 3 or 4 hours, and then I go to work, and then I come home, and
I have to get completely under the covers. I have to be under the covers.
I gotta get it together. That's first of all. I do. First, when I get this, when this room is together, that's when you know my mind is clear as hell.
Well, your room's been like this for the past 12 years that I've known you. So, I mean when is it ever going to be clear?
Somebody probably going to have to come
The only time it's not like this is when Jeremy cleans it. Yeah, then that doesn't last long.
He won't be cleaning.
Yeah, I know. This is a child. Yeah. He got on my nerves so bad yesterday. It's just...
Yesterday?
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
So don't leave when you... I'm going to put don't leave.
Yes, fucking yesterday. Just got on my nerves.
Don't leave. You know, stay.
And you know something is... You know it's bad when Nina's making sense. You know what I mean? Literally making sense. Sheldon even had to tell me. Sheldon had to tell me. He was like, why don't you shut the fuck up and listen to your mom? I said, listen, I ain't saying nothing because I already know how this is with him. Yeah. But he just wasn't listening to her. And it was just, the guy from around the corner who moved. You know who he is. The young guy, they friend.
Yeah.
He was out here too when he was working. And he walked away.
What?
He walked away. He was so over it, he walked away. So then finally was over it. So I was like, what you left? You left. And he was like, yeah, you was foolish. It was so embarrassing. Like, come on. That boy didn't want to see that or hear that.
Yeah.
He looked and he was there and he was like, look, and he was like, and just walked right away. Jeremy was being so disrespectful. So disrespectful. And he just don't get it. He don't get it. And then he asked me for my advice, and when I gave it to him, he told me, I said, well, what the fuck you asked me? Sheldon said, well, why'd you ask him if you wasn't going to listen to what he's saying to you? Sheldon was over here.
The only one that is siding with his stupid ass sister. That's the only one.
Yeah, she wasn't here. She left.
Yeah. Dumbass.
So you have to, and they were upset. They were, because he was upset about the whole situation. But then she turned around and told him, no matter what goes on, you still have to do what you need to do. I'm not doing anything. She said, no, you can't stay nowhere if you're not paying nothing. You can't do that. Oh, fuck you. Now you taking. She said, no, I'm not taking up for nobody. But it's right. You can't expect to stay here and you not pay nothing. You have to pay something. She said, this person paid, this person paid. How do you think you going to stay somewhere and not pay something? So they started arguing with that. I'm like,
that's what Sam, because Sam he ain't going to, but it's just, like, I'm tired of that.
Yeah. Kevin, I couldn't go to church on Sunday because I woke up with a bad migraine. I told Amber, I said, Amber, every time y'all here, when I'm here when y'all arguing, the next day I wake up with a bad migraine. Yeah. I said, it's just crazy. And I told her too because she had left. I said, and this one right here, I said, he got louder and louder and louder. I said, Kevin didn't even raise his voice. I said, surprisingly, Kevin didn't raise his voice. I said, but he kept getting louder and louder and louder. I said, and it was just like penetrating my head. Like, oh my God, he's really getting loud. Not listening to nothing nobody's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You don't listen to nothing nobody's saying. I don't know where he get this.
I don't know. His mother.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
They get on my fucking... See, this is why I stay at work. I ain't got to deal with that.
That's true.
You know, so anytime I get emails talking about extra hours, sign me the fuck up. I'm like...
It was so bad
yesterday. Right there.
It wasn't as bad as the first time, but it was just like, come on.
But still, like, if Sam gotta, tell me something, like, I'm like, okay.
Like, it's just like, it don't make sense. Like,
but when I come home, I don't want to hear that stuff.
Right.
I don't want to hear that. That's what I tell you. I'm doing what I'm doing now. Because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of all of it. Like, come on. Be grown. Get out.
Right.
It's time to go. Like I told him.
She told him too. She said, well, where the fuck do you think you going talking like this? Mm-hmm. And she didn't say anything you said. She said, well, you talking like you got somewhere to go. Mm-hmm. Oh, I did. Don't worry about it. We need to pause this because I need to tell you exactly what was said. We got to pause this. Here, just arguing out on the street. That boy Marvin walked right away. He said, I can't do that.
What's going on, y'all? Look, we back like 40 minutes later. Oh, my God.
Holy shit. I got my thing untied.
We back. I don't even know where we left off. But let me tell y'all something, though. Family is something else. I will say that if you can make it work with them, try to make it work. At least be rational, okay? Like, two people coming to the table yelling is not going to work. Somebody has to, be the one hearing everybody out. And you need someone who can mediate what be going on. Like, and somebody that's going to be honest. Because you need somebody that's going to call both sides out. But then you get people that just, they don't make no sense at all. And it's like you arguing with a brick wall. You really, like, it's just fucking sad. It's sad. And that's what I'm like, I just, like, fuck it. I'm done with all of it. Cause like when you work, you don't want to come home with no bullshit. Yeah. Like you don't want to do that. It's just a mess. And the one thing I pray for is my sanity, and I don't need to be stressed, and I don't need to be depressed. I don't need none of that in my life. I just want to be happy, and I refuse to give that to anybody else. I refuse to give away my happiness. I refuse to. But I'll tell you one thing. I'm going to stand up for myself, too. You're not going to just walk over me just because I refuse not to give anybody my happiness or my joy. You're not going to walk all over me. Anyway, did you know that an asteroid is coming towards Earth?
It's always something coming towards
Earth. According to Neil deGrasse Tyson, an asteroid could be coming here November 2nd. I'm not falling for this. They don't say asteroids been coming and coming and coming, and they never come. But they say it's like the size of a refrigerator or some shit. I don't know.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, it's big. Can you imagine if it's that big and it's coming all the way from space, coming down, hitting the Earth?
Well, it's going to come at a force. Because when you enter the Earth's atmosphere, all that force and gravity that's pulling it down, let's just hope it lands in the ocean somewhere.
Well, let's just hope it don't come. Because if an asteroid comes, it's going to be crazy.
Well, it's the size of a refrigerator. That's nothing. Because that's a refrigerator right there. That size. Yeah. And that ain't nothing. But, I mean, even if it lands somewhere on land, hopefully it lands somewhere like in a desert somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get hit. Because they always say, oh, it just went by. Then they be like, oh, it was 2.3 million miles or what. Like, why is this even news?
We trying to figure out when Donald Trump is the fuck leaving and what fucking truck they got coming to help him move out of the house. U-Haul or Ryder. Because I'll rent either one for him.
No, just throw his shit out, burn it.
Just throw it out.
And then Febreze, not Febreze, you got to sterilize.
You got to sterilize that.
Hazmat. Yes, the whole White House.
I was looking at pictures from when we went to the White House back in 2016, and I just was like, I can't even imagine, like, Did
you see how she changed that whole Rose Garden up? Like the before and after?
No, I didn't see it.
I don't like it. And because she don't like Christmas, like that's why she picking them shitty ass designs, like for the White House. Like she just gotta go. All of them gotta go.
See, the thing about it is too, Kevin, the role that she has is something that she would normally probably have somebody in New York where she lives at do it for her. But because she's the first lady and they're expecting her to pick it and do all this stuff, she don't want to do it because she's not used to doing it. Yeah. But she's really a bitch too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Melania's a bitch. Yeah, she's a bitch.
Yeah. And it's just like, we be all like, oh, pray for Melania.
No.
She's being held captive.
She knew what she married into. Yeah. She knew what she married into. Yeah. She don't like him like we don't, but she's a bitch too because she agrees with him on certain things.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't feel sorry for her no more. And Adele's coming back, y'all. On Saturday, Adele will be hosting Saturday Night Live. And
I have a question. Do they have an audience?
I think it's a cast member. Like, it's the crew or, whatever.
In the audience? Yeah, because I'm just like, because I saw clips from the one last Saturday, and I was just like, what? I hear people laughing, but is it an actual audience? Like
I guess they all, I don't know if they're in a bubble, or if they all tested every day. I'm sure they tested every day. Something's going on. And they told one of the musical guests, oh no, you got to go. You can't come here. Because they were out like at a bar or around other people, and then they were going to be the musical guests, and they was like, no, well, maybe another time. Even, I don't think he tested positive, but when they have protocols in place, you have to follow them.
You have to follow them. Nobody needs no fucking lip back either.
So he didn't, he wasn't upset. He was actually, like, he sounded real upset. Like, he sounded sad, disappointed, but Lorne Michaels did say, like, maybe, somewhere down the line we'll have you come back.
I just want to know, so I already kind of figured out how they're going to do it for Trump if he wins. God forbid if he wins. But I just want to know if Biden wins, how are they going to do this inauguration?
Listen.
Because I can't imagine them how they regularly do it outside with a group of people. Because then what about the crowd down below? Like, I figured that they should just X the whole outside thing and just have him swear in inside the Capitol.
On TV.
Yeah, on TV. Just do it in so they can...
With his families and his grandchildren.
Inside the rotunda, and then have, give your speech and then leave out.
Just leave it like that. Because now, if he's elected, which I pray he is, he's going to show you how to run the country during a pandemic. And he's not going to be out there saying, fuck the scientists and all this and that.
And we're not going to even have to worry about anything switching up with him changing with that or being fake because that's not him to do that. You know what I mean? It's not him to do what Trump is doing.
Right.
It's not him at all to do that.
It's just gonna be a new day.
We gotta get used to. I think we're gonna have to get used to having somebody with sense in the White House because we've been so used to Trump.
Right. Because I'm tired of hearing about the president 24/7 on CNN, MSNBC that they are forgetting to put out like the good news stories that's happening across America because they're so busy talking about Trump. Now, one thing that doesn't it might not sound right, but one thing I like about Fox News. Like when they do Fox and Friends, they tell you stories from all over the United States. And they're like lighthearted stories or like feel-good stories. CNN don't do none of that. It's always, well, we heard this and they said that and blah, 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 blah. Donald Trump. And we spoke to this advisor and this person, anonymous source. Like, can y'all go back to talking about the real shit? Let's talk about what's happening in Philadelphia. Let's talk about what's happening in Chicago. Let's talk about these murders and what is going on. Like, let's talk about that. Before we always just talk about Donald Trump. It shouldn't be Trump 24/7.
Well, Fox News wants to paint a picture of good in America.
Yeah. I mean, there is good, and I like those little stories.
But let's call a thing a thing. Okay? Now, I'm not watching no Fox News to appease Trump and his base.
Right.
It is what it is. Okay? Fox News is doing that because they want Donald Trump's base to believe that everything is just normal.
Well, yeah. It's not normal. Yeah, it's not. But damn, I want to hear about the man that saved the old lady in the fire or something. I want to hear something like that. Put him on TV and let's talk to him for 5 seconds. Damn. Give me the old, like, give me that. Give me good news in the morning I wake up and I turn y'all on. Not the, child, did you hear what he said at this rally yesterday? We all know him now.
We all know what he said.
You know what I'm saying? We know Joe. We know Trump too.
We know what Trump said.
Yes.
And we're not shocked by it.
In the least. I tell y'all one thing. Today was the last day for people to register to vote here in Pennsylvania. And the video I seen what Mikkel had, a lot of people were in that line. And I'm going to take myself to Born Cecil B. Moore. And I'm going to vote early at the Leah Corus.
This is what I wanted to know. I'm glad you said that. So, you know how people are voting early. Now, when you vote early, the way people are doing the Leah Court Center, can anybody just go to the Leah Court Center, like even me, or are they just doing it in certain areas?
You gotta have your ID with you, and they send you to the closest one. So, like when I filled it out today, there's like the closest one to you is
that's voting early is the Leah Court.
Right.
So probably there's a closest one to me.
Yeah, and it's 17 sites now.
Okay, got
and everybody got a building in the area where you go. So I think it's mail-in voting, but you do it in person and then put it in the ballot box.
So it's kind of like how I did.
Right.
Okay.
But it's all official.
Right.
Like you can go to Center City. They got them all over. Go to IWillVote.com. Look at Pennsylvania. It already know what state you in. Go to IWillVote.com. It'll tell you where you vote, where your polling place is. You can check to make sure you're registered to vote. You can do all of that there. Everything. Where if you can vote early, where can I vote early? IWillVote.com has everything for you. And this, man, y'all better fucking vote. I ain't got time for nobody sitting here telling me I don't have the time to vote. My vote don't count. That's how we got.
They've given us the time to vote. For some odd reason, I have a strange feeling that America wants Trump out because they're giving us all these options.
Yes, yes,
they want him out.
Yeah, and then you got states like Texas talking about one ballot box per county. Are you fucking kidding me? All the millions of people that live in Texas. And you want to have one assigned to each state?
Can you imagine how overflowing that would be?
Yeah.
The box?
I can't imagine. It's like they are trying in so many ways to suppress the vote, and people are out there with their lawn chairs.
Yeah.
And they're sitting there and they're like, look, I ain't got nowhere else
I ain't got nowhere to go.
Shit, a lot of them ain't working anyway. So, and I'm not saying that like they lazy.
Right.
It's because of the pandemic, yeah. And then, Donald Trump had the nerve to still try to get rid of 700,000 people on welfare. During a pandemic, a judge had to block it. Saying like, no, y'all not cutting these people off.
Yeah, in Pennsylvania, right?
I don't know.
Because it was something in Pennsylvania where he tried to block something. No, it wasn't the welfare.
No, it wasn't welfare.
He tried to block something in Pennsylvania, and a Republican judge that he appointed said, no, we're not doing that.
Right.
It's unconstitutional.
Yeah.
I said, well, thank God there's some judges out there that are still going by the law.
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
And now with the naked ballot thing, because, the Pennsylvania Supreme Court turned it down saying that they don't have to count the naked ballots. So now when you see like the commercials, they showing you exactly how to fill it out. I know how to fill it out, and I don't even have a thing. You do what you got to do. The color ink, you put it in the secrecy envelope, and then you put it in the big envelope. You sign your name on the back, and you send it the fuck off.
What I did.
Because they trying any way.
And I love the fact that this is my first time voting by mail-in ballot. Right. Because I've always done it in person. They actually sent me a report card too. They sent me a report card the other day that shows me how many times I voted in elections I voted in, but they missed 2008. But I let them pass. Let them slide with that one. But they sent me my voting, what's the name? But I really, I didn't have any problems with the mail-in ballot. I didn't. Everything came in ample time. I sent it off. I filled it out. I sent it off, and within a week, maybe a week and a few days, some days, they emailed me and said, "Hey, we got your ballot, and it's been counted, and don't go vote on November 3rd because your name won't be in the book." Okay. We got you. So I was okay. Because I was a little scared because I'm like, well, once I send it off, are they going to tell me that they received it? How is that going to work? But they emailed me and said we got it.
I'm glad. It must have a strip, not a strip. Is it like a little? How do they know that it was your ballot? So they open it up or scan it or anything like that?
What do you mean? How did they know it was me?
How did they know that they had your ballot?
Well, you have to sign. You have to sign it with the back of the envelope. You have to sign it.
Right.
You sign your name. You sign your address. I'm trying to think if the actual ballot had my name on it. I can't remember if the actual ballot that I filled out had my name on it. I'm not 100% sure. But I know the envelope that you have to put it in, not the first envelope, but the main envelope, that you have to fill out. So maybe that's...
Yeah, because I don't know if it's like a tracking on there or something. But they knew that you sent it off. So. Yeah.
And then I requested for it too online, which was really easy because I think one day I was just sitting at home and I was like, I'm gonna vote, but I'm gonna do it and it was August, and I was like, and then I just was like, you know what? Let me Google to see how could I even request for a ballot, and it was so easy. I Googled PA, and the thing that came up, and I filled it out, and they emailed me, and it was really easy.
And you know what? Right now, I wouldn't be trying to request no back.
No, not now.
We're 15 days away.
Too late. Don't do it now.
Go vote early.
Go vote early, or just go vote on November 3rd.
Yep. You done played around.
Yeah, but I did mine in August, so everything came in time.
Yeah. We forgot Adele, but yeah, I'm excited to see. Well, she's just gonna be hosting because I think I seen that. I want to say SZA, but it's not SZA. What's the girl? The glasses.
Her.
Adele and her is the musical guest. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know what she's doing. They saying allegedly she got an album coming out October 31st or October 30th.
Her did something with Brandy too.
She did.
Yeah, because I saw I think it was Brandy who posted a clip of the two of them in the studio together.
Okay.
So I don't know if that song is going to be on this album, but Brandy did post a clip. So yeah, I'm getting hot
on that. Yeah. We getting down to the wire. Everybody, please make sure you vote. I don't know what I said. Like, I think that for the next 2 weeks, vote. That's the only thing we can tell y'all. Mm-hmm. Because I ain't watching no other. I don't even watch Power no more.
Yeah, nobody talks about Power.
I gotta catch up on Lovecraft Country. Like, it's just a lot of stuff. Yeah, nobody's talking about Power, believe it or not. I don't even see a trend.
The only thing I talk about Power is how bad Mary J. Blige is on there. Because she's horrible on there.
Yeah, you said something, and Nina said something.
She's horrible. Like, I think they need to revamp and get another actress for her role. She is horrible. And the only reason why they got her because it's Mary J. Blige. But she's horrible on that show. She's so one-dimensional. Give me your phone and go to your room. What are you talking about? Like, she's never happy or smiling. I feel like what actress could have played that role better than Mary J. Blige? I don't know.
Because she's not doing Empire anymore.
You know what? Taraji could have. Yep. Mm-hmm. Taraji could have played that role. She sure could have, Kevin. Yep. And it would have been a little bit more... Why would y'all... Spice. Yeah, it would have been spice. Yeah, Mary J. Blige... Nah, I'm not here for that. Only people that like it are the Mary fans. And I'm trying to figure out what y'all like. Because it's nothing to like. Diana, give me... Drew, what did Diana... You're like, what is she talking? Like, why is she acting like this? Like, oh my God, she's horrible. Like, what is going on?
Well, how was Method Man besides the sex scenes?
I like Method Man. He's a corny, but Method Man is better than Mary. Mm-hmm. I can tolerate him. I feel like Method Man is acting a little too hard to try to sound professional as a lawyer. However, I can stomach him more than I can stomach Mary. Mm-hmm. The teachers that they have, like the two black teachers, I just don't understand their roles on the show, like their character. Like it's too much going on, but yet not enough going on. It's too much going on, but not enough. Tommy should have at least been on this. Mm-hmm. And I know Tommy's coming making a show for him, but it's just a little dry for me. Like, nobody's talking about it.
Is anybody getting shot or killed?
No.
Oh my God.
It's just boring. It's a little boring.
It's a big rich town. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little boring. If it pick up for a second season, I can't see it going past 3 seasons. Hopefully, if it picks up on the second season, it's good. Now we gotta wait until December for the 6th episode. Why, I don't know.
But it's not coming back to December?
Yeah, and I didn't even realize because I kept pushing the thing to see when the next episode was because I had watched episode 5 and then I got online. They were saying that it's not coming back, but nobody's not really complaining.
Maybe I should catch up with it and then give my thoughts on it. Well, everybody, thank y'all for watching this new video with Mikkel and I. We will be back this Friday with the new video, and we'll also be back Friday with the new podcast. Please, if you haven't listened to us on the podcast platform, we're on Spotify, we're on Apple Podcasts, we're on iHeartRadio, we're on Stitcher, we're on all your favorite podcast platforms. So have a listen. So whenever you don't have a video, you can always turn us on. We'll be right there. Thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all later this week. Peace. Hey. Wait, pull your shirt down. Watch the last debate this Thursday at 8 p.m. It'll be on all the networks, CBS, NBC.
If Trump agrees.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's if he agrees.
Yeah, because we seen something
where he said he's not really filling the new rules because he wants to be able to do what he wants to fucking do.
Yeah.
Go vote November 3rd.
Yeah.
Just go vote. Go fucking vote. Vote Democrat.